It's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. This week, I have a very special treat. It's my mom's Swedish Meatballs. She's been making it for me for a very long time, and I'm very proud to share the recipe with you. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to take a pause and tell you a little bit about what's been going on this week. I just thought I'd fill you in on some of the things that have been going on this week. So last week, Hurricane Helene tore a path through the southeast, starting in Florida, in the Panhandle, and going all the way up, and actually hit Ohio. That was a massive size storm. It did a lot of damage, and damage we still haven't even figured out. So hurricanes in this part, that's not uncommon. Well, I'll tell you what is uncommon is the reaction to what happened afterwards. So I personally went to go pick up some stuff for the victims of the storm, and I was in a dollar store, a store I've been in probably 4 times since I've been here for 8 years. And my buddy happened to be there at the time. He asked me what I was doing, and I told him, and he grabbed the shopping cart, and the two of us just started filling up stuff, and we were able to bring that to our office. And there was tables full of stuff, water and chainsaws and all types of stuff, and generators. And that stuff was then delivered today, as a matter of fact. So the shooting is on Wednesday. It's something that just warmed your heart. And I'm very proud to be part of Keller Williams and how given they are. This weekend, we're going to do an Oktoberfest, and all the proceeds are going to be going to KW Cares, the charity that has a big heart, and I know that money is going to be well invested. So I just want to share that information with you, and on to the recipe. Okay, the first thing we got in our bowl is 2 pounds of ground beef and 1 pound of mild Italian sausage. You can just use regular sausage or ground pork, doesn't matter. You can even use just ground beef. I prefer to have sausage in my, whether I'm doing meatloaf or meatballs. Okay, next up is chopped onion. Again, this is my mom's recipe. You've seen mine on other. Okay, spices. Black pepper. Now my mom's recipe calls for regular paprika. I'm using smoked. You can use whatever you want. And some dried mustard. Okay, 3 eggs beaten. And breadcrumbs. Okay, here's the first tray of meatballs. I should have pointed out that this ground beef I used is a 70-30 split. Now, normally I usually use 80-20, but I want the grease because I'm going to be using that grease to make part of the gravy that goes. Okay, we're going to make the sauce, or start to. So I take 1 stick of butter, then I take some flour, and then I'm going to put, okay, so I've taken my cooked meatballs and I put them in a bowl off to the side, and then I'm just cooking down the flour. You don't want to skip this process, so just give this a couple minutes for the. All right, so it starts to bubble a little bit. Okay, next ingredient, some ketchup. Lower my temp here. All right, the next ingredient is beef broth. Okay, so I put about another cup of beef broth in there. Just getting this all incorporated, bringing it back up to temp. Okay, the final ingredient is, once the sauce is done, the gravy, you want to shut your heat off. You want to take it off its heat and add sour cream. And there you have Swedish meatballs. So this is going to be served over some egg noodles, served over mashed potatoes. It's really a delicious dish. I hope you try it and give me some feedback. Hey guys, Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. My mom's Swedish meatballs. Let's give it a try. This tastes like home and a meal that should be shared with a friend in your new home. Before I sign off, I just wanted to say to the people of Western North Carolina and all the people impacted by the hurricane, our thoughts and prayers are with you. God bless.